Hey guys, welcome back. Modi 101 here, and we are back in Chosen's Modded Adventure, chunk by chunk. Yeah. Anyways, alright, so let me show you what I've done. I know I do a lot of showing you what I've done, but then we're going to get working on something new today, so. Alright. So everybody's gone in here. We needed more room. I pretty much just made a much larger version of this room. So, we'll kind of go through. We got our little villager making station. We've got basic trees and a lot of the Ars Nouveau trees. And we got ourselves the mineral logs from Integrated Dynamics. And I just bought those through this. Nothing that big of a deal. Costs 1 emerald and you're good to go. These black hopper pots, I will show you how I got those in a second. But we got our same people along here that we had. Let's see. Yeah, pretty much the same. Where's the mason? This guy. The reason those botany pots are black is because we can buy terracotta straight, not having to worry about doing it the way we did earlier. And it was either cyan or black. I went with black. So that's why we're seeing black terracotta. These come down, basically still leaving a couple for the ones who need to finish. I did have a couple of extra farmers just to kind of help me with the emeralds. These are the guys who had books I liked and so on. So nothing much different than before. On this, wow, this whole room is annoying. On this side, we got a couple farmers. We got a carrot farmer and a wheat farmer going here. Here we got ourselves beetroot and potatoes. Here we've got more potatoes and more wheat. These are the guys making our iron. And then we have different things, just kind of getting done. These are the original botany pots we had in the other room. So, this room is basically just working our villager side as much as it can. Alright. Close that, and hopefully we won't have to hear them as much. Oh, that's so much better. Alright, on this side over here, I pretty much just took the pen, split up the animals, been feeding them, got some animals from up top. And yeah, just basically been breeding. This guy wandered in here on his own. I don't know why, but he did. So cool. There we go. Nothing much down in here. Oh, well, you'll also notice that the wheat farm we had is now gone. This is pretty much the same. And then the only things I did over here is I worked on the archway into that room. And pretty much this is where our wheat farm used to be. And I've just made this into a room. And this is where our bed was. I actually put our bed up in one of the buildings upstairs because I really don't need a bedroom. I just need a respawn point. And it is now right here. That's our bed. So, there we go. You guys are fully caught up on like 10 hours worth of work. So, now we're going to get into Ars Nouveau. I want to get into this. I need to get into this. So, let's see. I know we can make books. Let's see what we have. I still have books here. Let's see what I currently have. Do I have leather? I do. Not much, but enough. Do I have any more paper, or did I use all my paper? I think I might have used all my paper. But I'll show you how I've been getting paper for books. So I just come over. Oh yeah, that's right. It's over here. I come over here. I grab some of these. I grab the knife. I put these in my offhand. Let's actually grab one more. All right. And then we just go. Oh, no. I got to use my axe. All right. So that basically gives me tree bark and stripped wood. The stripped wood I just put over here. That's why we have so much. And then this, I believe, yep, does that. Oh, I needed a little bit more. My bad. See if our axe will survive this. Just give me the knife. Thank you. This is the dumb way to do it, but I only needed 3, so that's what we're getting. All right, so there's that, and then once again this. All right, and then we just make a book the regular way, and then we're just going to get a piece of lapis, and I'm going to warn you right now, I have not done this mod in a very long time. The last time I did this mod was before I went to the hospital, so. But we're going to do what we can. So there's that. So one of the first things we're going to want to do is get source. Let's see. But we're going to need to be able to get source gems. So to get source gems, we're going to need several reasons. Oh, abusement chamber, is that it? Yeah. All right, so we need archwood planks and 2 pieces of gold, okay? These are all different archwood, but they are all still archwood. And there we go. The difference between them will be more important later, so. All right, let's go grab a little bit of gold. We don't have a ton, but we have enough. And then we're going to go ahead and I think it was like this, right? Yeah. There we go. Chamber. All right. Now this guy, and I think we're going to make our old bedroom our Ars Nouveau room. So I'm just going to stick this guy here. And as you guys see, it is pulling in particles. Now, if we come over here, now this used to be an ore you would mine, and I guess they've changed it. So now, oh, what? Crafting sort of, oh, okay, it's working. All right, so if we look at this, we can see it is horribly slow, but that's basically, sorry, I had to check something. That's basically where we're at for this, okay? So we're going to let that go. And then what we want to do is we do want to try and make more source. So let's go back to that. We want this guy. Okay. We want that. And then we're going to want source jars. This we can actually make right now. So let's grab some of this glass. And then I believe it was archwood slabs. So we'll come around like that. And we'll go 1, 2, 1, 2. That gives us a couple of jars. Perfect. All right, let's go see how our very slow source gem is coming. And we've got one. Let's go ahead and put that in. We're just waiting for the second one to be able to make the next part. And then we're going to try something, and I'm going to see if something works the way I'm hoping it works. Okay. All right, but we got to wait until this is done, which will be in a few moments. And then we're going to go ahead and make, and I think we need a piece of wheat. If I remember correctly, we should have some in here. We do. Perfect. And let's just go get this next source gem, and hopefully this next thing will help it out. So close. So close, but so ungodfully slow. So, admittedly, I had to watch a YouTube video to remember some of this stuff, so. All right, so we want to make this guy. All right, so that's pretty easy. We're just going to need 2 gold, 2 of these. Goody, a blood moon appeared. Oh no, that means I have to go outside to sleep, and we got that. Let's go sleep real quick to make this blood moon go away so we don't get chewed on our faces. There we go. So it is a little bit of a trek, but not a bad one to run up to where our new bed is. All right. Okay, so let's head down here. Now, this is what I want to see. This is going to be a weird little test to see if a plan I have is going to work. You ready? I'm going to just stick this guy here, and then I'm just going to stick these jars here. Now, the way this works, you know what? Let's actually pick it up because this might actually work better. The way that this thing works is anytime a plant grows, it gathers a little bit of source, which is basically a juice. Now, my curiosity is, does it work with botany pots? And I do not know. I'm just trying to see if any of this stuff grows, will it give us something? These are ungodfully slow, though. So we might just set up a small little farm to do this as well. I'm just waiting to see. I want one of these plants to go, and then we'll know. This tomato one's getting there. This guy's getting there too. Once we see one of these drop, see that just dropped and nothing happened. So I'm thinking it's going to be a no. But I want to just see one of these 3 plants drop. That one just dropped. Yep, no, it doesn't work that way. All right, good to know, good to know, good to know. Okay, that's fine. Ironically, I think we might have to put our little wheat farm back, but that'll work. All right, so what we're going to do then is we are going to come over here. We are going to grab some wheat seeds. We're going to grab our bucket. We're going to grab a hoe. And we're going to come back over here. We do have plenty more area that we can use, so let's go ahead and use it. All right, let's do that and that. And maybe we'll just come down to this area here. And we're just going to make a small little wheat farm. And there's something else I kind of want to see with this, which might actually be pretty cool. So, that'll be fine. Not going to make it... we can go here. We can go there. Why not? Let's take that off and put some torches on the walls so that we don't need these. Maybe put a torch up here so we don't need it. Let's finish doing this. Now, you can't use bone meal. It doesn't count when you use bone meal to make the plants grow. So let's start by putting this guy down like so, and then we'll put this guy here. Okay, I just wanted those down so that when we start putting in the seeds. All right. Now it's not necessarily when a plant. Why will that? Oh, is it not enough light? Seriously? What if I do that? Is that going to work for you? There we go. But yeah, you can't. Oh, there's already some in there. See, it's already working. See, there we go. So as there's even a slight tick from 0 to 14%, this little beam goes over here, and now we are getting source. Now here's going to be the question. You ready? Oh, I think that acts as bone meal. Darn it. I was really hoping that was going to work. All right, so this guy is going to be slow going. What we're going to do is we're going to come back over here, and we're going to go ahead and grab this one. And yeah, I was really hoping the twerking thing, which I know it's basically just bone meal, but all right. So this is going to keep filling up the one, and I think once it's full, or we pick this one up, it'll go. So you can see it's slowly going. but that is one way for us to do that. So while we wait on that, let's go ahead and pop into here, and let's go ahead and go to getting started. Let's go and make our first book. This is going to be a novice spell book. Okay. So we are going to need another book, and now I'm starting to get real nervous on our leather, but we'll be fine. We'll be fine. I believe if we cook this rotten flesh, right, it turns into leather. Is that what it was? Let's see. Uses. Oh, we had to do something else to it first. That's right. 5 of it makes 1 rotten leather. Then you cook the rotten leather. So let's go ahead and grab that last piece. And I can go kill cows. I know that. It's fine. So we do that, and then we cook it, and then that'll be leather. So, all right. Let's grab this. Let's grab that. Put this in our offhand to do it the quick way. That back, come over here, make the paper, go ahead and make the book with one of our new pieces of leather. I know I had one left in the chest, but this is fine. All right, so now we want to make, oh, I hit a button. Okay, there we go. We want to get our worn book back in our inventory. Shovel, pick, axe, and sword, which all makes sense. All right, so we're going to grab some iron and some sticks. All right, so we want, let's see, a shovel and that. All right, so there's our pick, there's our shovel, here's our axe. And lastly, here's our sword. And then now we can make this book. I don't know how picky it is, the order these 4 go in. It's going to be real anal. Nope. And we've got our first spell book. Yay. We click on it. Nothing happens. But if we hit C, now we can get in here. Ta-da. Indeed. All right. So, I don't know how much of like a tutorial I should really be doing, because I'm not that smart. I mean, let's just be honest. But every once in a while I get somebody who doesn't know, so hell, why not? All right, so when you hit C on this book, it opens up the book. You have a lot of things here on the side, documentation, which this is basically will just take you right to your worn book. You don't really need it on you anymore, but it is easier sometimes just to click on that. But if you want to keep the space, you can use this. Because of this, you have to hit C. And a lot of the stuff, you can change the color of your spells, little beams, like kind of like this little beam that gets shot here when this is filling up. You can kind of change the color of that and whatnot. So, and then let's see. Familiars we'll get into later, and yeah, not too much I'm gonna worry about. But let's get to spells. So you can have up to 10 different spells, and these are the things that you start with. You've got forms and effects. So this is kind of just telling what kind of spell it is. So it can either be a projectile, something you cast on yourself, or something that you touch to use. So this would be to shoot, on yourself, to touch. The only ones we have unlocked right now is break and harm. So if we take, say, now if you notice we can't pick these yet. We got to pick these ones first. So if we pick touch, oh, little weird graphical glitch, okay. If we pick touch and break, and then we give it the name of mine, and then create. We've now got this, and now all we got to do is that. So this can basically be an axe, a shovel, a pickaxe, a sword. Your book can kind of replace a lot of that stuff. So yeah, we can basically just do whatever, and it's kind of nice because then, you know, you kind of don't really need a shovel on you anymore. I don't know if you really need an axe. I guess you would want an axe if you want, like, how our axe has chainsaw and whatnot, but I'm sure you can add stuff to that. So if we come here, you can see we can do that. But I don't, yeah, there's no, like, vein mine or anything for it, so which is fine. Or maybe there is. Maybe there, oh, is there? Let's see. No, not for this, but that's fine. But this is great. Now, if you notice when we have it on here, we have a little mana bar down here. Every time we do a spell, it goes down a bit and then regenerates. Right now, we're at our, oh, that, by the way, here's where I put our lattice. We're at our lowest. But right now, this, like the tools we made, are going to be iron level. Okay. So if we hit C and we go to number 2, we'll go ahead and do projectile and harm. So now when we're on number 2, I didn't save it, so let's try that again. Projectile, harm. Let's just call this harm. And we'll create, and that's on 2. Now, when we shoot this beam, let's go find something to shoot. Basically, it's like shooting an arrow. It's a lot like shooting an arrow. So you can see we do that. Once again, it goes, you know, our mana goes down. Well, you can see, of course, where's a wandering trader when you need one? What am I listening? What am I hearing? What is that clicking sound? That was creepy. Oh yeah. Hey, where are those guys? Where are those jerks with the tridents? Hey, come here. I don't know what sound you make to get those guys to come here. There's a squid. Oh, look at that guy. Look at that guy. Does this work underwater? I don't think this works underwater. Well, that's unfortunate. You probably have to add something to it. Can I find something to murder, please? I don't want to shoot the sparrows. I really like, what do I got? Oh, Hero of the Village. Cool. But yeah, anyways, you could use this on mobs. It's pretty accurate. It's great for basically like you're using a bow. Except I think with the bow and the arrow, you have that drop that the arrow does. With this, it doesn't. Okay, I don't want to shoot the sparrows that are by the things. These guys here. Yeah, I don't want to shoot them. But yeah, I don't know how many other mobs to shoot. Trust me, you shoot mobs, it's out. I could go shoot one of our animals downstairs. I didn't want to do that, but, you know, we could use the leather. All right, fine. You guys are doing this. This is on you. See? That's it. That's all it does. It hurts them. So, how's this going? All right, cool. What we're going to do real quick, we're going to pick this up. And because we picked it up, it'll start filling up that one, which is fine. We bring this over here. This is the last thing I want to show you. Then we're going to end this episode. If I put this pretty much just anywhere around this, right? Now we take the lapis and we click it on here. Now, if you notice, see how quick that went? See how fast that went? So much faster. And it used very little, if any, of the stuff. So yeah, if you watch, we click it in. It starts at 60. Okay, I think there's a little bit of a graphical glitch because it's at 100 way too quick. All right, and it is using up the juice. Yeah, I'm thinking there's not enough in here to really help it anymore, which is fine because it can just do it on its own. And then all we have to do is come over here. Well, if you're going to do this, what's good to do is to make sure that you are harvesting any that are fully grown, because of course once they're fully grown they won't grow anymore. And then I'm even just going to kind of shove this stuff over here for now. All right, so there we go. We have gotten into the absolute basics of this mod. And then on the next episode, I think we're going to work a little bit more on this and see what we can get into. So, all All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Questions, comments, concerns, put it down in the comments section. If you want to keep these videos coming, the best thing to do is to keep watching. To like, subscribe, click that bell, share on social media, leave a comment. All of those things basically help me out. Obviously these videos, like all YouTube videos, are pretty much free to watch. And what helps me, because I don't have big sponsors that give me money. I don't have any. I've never had a sponsor give me money. I've never gotten $1 given to me from a company. So that's mostly just apathy and low self-esteem. And that's nothing to do with the company. So, but anyways, but yeah, by watching this stuff, I do get, algorithms and people watching, more views, more commercials, then they actually give me money. I do get money from that, so not much, but I do. But if you guys want to take it to the next level, you guys can become a Patreon. You can get access to many Minecraft servers. We do, unfortunately, the chunk by chunk isn't one that we could really set up on a multiplayer server because there isn't a multiplayer version of it. But we do have the regular Chosen's modded adventure up that you guys can play, plus a whole lot of others. Plus get access to our Discord, hang out in our streams, all that fun stuff. So go check out the Patreon down below. And if you guys want to get your own server, just like this one here, you can do that by heading on over to Host Havoc. Use the link down below. That way they know you're coming from one of my videos. And until next time, I want to thank you all so much for hanging out, and we'll see you guys later. Bye.